basically been playing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
well,
it's
hold on. Who's going to do the recap?
Yeah, who's gonna do it?
I can do it. That's fine.
That's fine. I already gave you an inspiration, so you kind of you'll be earning it.
Oh, well, then let somebody else go. Unless that you just want me to. I mean, I'm prepared to, but it's up to you.
That's fine. Ragnavoldr, how do you feel about doing the recap?
I mean, I believe I have all my notes for this.
All right.
Since mine was the 19th, can I get one too?
Was yours on the 19th, really?
Yeah,
really
I'm
was.
not joking. It really
All right.
was.
Happy birthday to both of you guys.
Sweet.
It was.
Thank you.
I had an evil alcoholic peach at his birthday. It was horrifying.
I mean, mine was the 11th.
Notes for me. I can keep track of stuff. We're definitely getting.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all of us. We're all a lot of Tauruses in here.
A
Not
lot,
sure that's
a lot
good
of May.
thing.
A lot of May birthdays.
No birthday for me.
Yeah, no birthday for me. I'm a Virgo.
I'm sure
I'm a
you'll lose your
Scorpio.
V card one day.
Wow.
Good. Wow. Good one. Glad that made the cut in the recording.
All right. So did you guys say you took a short rest?
Well, I know we rolled hit dice, so I assume we did.
Yeah. And did I already... Yeah, I've already used my arcane recovery. Did I?
Yes, we both used our arcane recovery. The first short rest we did.
Yes, indeed, because it doesn't show it down
You
there.
guys are going a long time without a short rest, and realize you can only do. Wait, is it so many in a 24-hour period?
Nope,
What's
there's
the limit?
no limit on how many short rests you can take. It's just the limit is that you can't use more than half of your max hit dice rounded up in one short rest. That's the only limit. That's the only
Wait,
rule.
you can only do one long rest in a 24-hour period.
Yes,
Yep, that's the
but
long
technically speaking, the way it exactly writes is that you can only begin a long rest 16 hours after the end of your last one. But that also would kind of equate to the same thing, since a long rest is 8 hours.
Decorations.
Yeah. All right. So you guys just mopped up these bullywugs.
Yes, the entire... I believe, yes, last session we started this combat counter, and this session we ended it. Slaying several frog species, one by one, and then the Frog King came out. The Froghemoth. Of course, we made quick work of that, and no one seems to be in too danger, even after Balthazar did get swallowed and consumed by the disgusting beast. And
it was touch and go there for a little bit.
It was.
And
Yeah.
several of us got pretty close to going down, but I was rescued by Sano, who thunderstepped me halfway across the field, which saved me.
More than half, like to the other corner.
Yeah, you crossed like at least 80 feet.
I'm gonna say it was.
I love that spell.
100%.
Very rarely would this be the case for a wizard, but it was worth me dropping Fireball to get Thunderstep.
You are
Especially
right now
with
the most mobile.
Yeah, they're like a bullet.
I have been debating handing over the Boots of Speed, since I haven't used them that much. But I just feel like as soon as I do, there's going to be a situation where, like, I need to cross 160 feet and can't.
Is it a tournament?
It is.
Yes, it requires attunement.
I'll probably be forced to drop that one day.
I was gonna
there's
say,
other
like,
things
I
I need.
I'd recommended you give that to Dahlia, since she is very immobile and doesn't have much range except for a couple of javelins.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'll think about it.
He's being a greedy boy. It's fine.
I'm trying not
I'm
to
greedy
be.
with my items too. I'm a greedy boy with items. I love magic items. It's one of my favorite things.
It's funny because whenever I was building this character, I immediately thought like, oh, if anybody needed Boots of Speed, it's this one. But now that I actually have it, I don't use it as much as I thought I would. So.
Because you're so damn fast.
And there's usually better things to use my bonus action for than activating the Boost of Speed.
You can Misty Step. Yeah, you can Misty Step and do a lot of other stuff.
You can Misty Step, offhand attack.
It's usually just that offhanded attack that I need my bonus action for.
Alright, well, you guys have finished up the first fight. Or it might be the last fight, I don't know. It depends on how the dice rolls. Are you guys going to continue onward through the marsh, following the trail?
Yes.
I see no other viable course of action.
It's very late in the day, though, right?
It's nighttime.
Yeah.
What did you say, Chad?
The time of day. Just checking time of day.
Oh, it's after midday.
I'm pretty sure it was nighttime when we started this whole thing.
I think it was, yeah.
Oh, then it is, let's see. I think you started at night, like just after it got dark.
Yeah, just as everybody started to settle down, we snuck into the house.
So you're actually like into the AM.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that late.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's late.
Yeah, it's very dark out.
So like
sorry,
a few hours away from a level of exhaustion late. Like
You can get a level of exhaustion from not taking a long rest?
yes, every time you skip a long rest, you take a level of exhaustion.
Ah.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Last time, let's see. You didn't even take a long rest when you got to the base, to the
No,
roadhouse.
Did we get told how long we were staying in that?
Staying where? In the roadhouse?
Yeah.
It was just supposed to be for a night.
Okay.
Oh, so we got there, and yeah, we got there in the evening, and now it's in the AM of the next day. But it's not. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's been quite long enough to fully have skipped the long rest yet. But if we get to like 6 or 7 AM, then yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I am going to say that we'll say it's like 2 a.m. if you get to 6 a.m. and you guys haven't taken a long rest.
Look, only disadvantages of the only disadvantages of having a one level of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks. That is the only disadvantage. And then once we take a long rest, that level of exhaustion goes away.
I mean, disadvantage on initiative isn't that bad, so like, well, maybe depends on the DM.
Wait, does initiative count as an ability check?
Yeah, it's a dex check technically.
No way.
That's why I have advantage in. That's why I have advantage. I have advantage on initiatives when Sean gives me the foresight because it counts as an ability check.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Initiative is a dexterity ability check. Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically seeing how quick you can react in combat.
But that's also every single one of our skills, so we better not be talking to anybody or we'll probably piss them off.
Alright, realize that it's going to take you a little bit longer going through this terrain that you're now in to cover ground. Like, it's taking you twice as long because it is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we find... I'll say this in character. Should we attempt to find somewhere to camp?
I turned to Balthazar and said, "Do you know the tiny hut spell that I've heard about?"
Yes, I do know how to cast that spell, but I will do remember if they could potentially, the caravan could potentially leave without us, and if we are not there with them when they leave, then
the cult could get away from us.
Cult could get suspicious and catch us red-handed doing what we're doing.
Then we have no choice but to press forward, and I guess we can sleep in the cot. Well, of course my brother and I guess the friar do not require sleep, but the rest of you can sleep in the cot.
Press forward, which way? Are you going back to the roadhouse, or are you going forward?
We're going forward, more into.
Alright. Are you taking a long rest here? Or are you guys going to keep pushing forward?
We're gonna keep.
I don't think we
unless
have
anybody
time
else
to
has
take a long rest.
any quarrels with taking a long rest without taking a long rest.
I'd be okay with it if somebody knew like the cat nap spell, but I don't think anybody knows that. So
I'm not a wisdom caster, so no.
Fire, you have any?
This one is fine with proceeding into this
Okay.
marsh.
Dahlia? Kind of outvoted here.
bear with me here. I have an idea.
Makes it much worse.
This may seem a bit ridiculous, but Dahlia, you're quite strong.
Yeah.
Do we have any rope?
I don't like
This one has rope.
I don't even know what this plan is, and I already don't like
My
it.
brother and I do not actually require falling asleep. We just have to be immobile and enter a trance. If somebody could perhaps carry us, we could rest over the next 4 hours, so that way at the very least, 2 of us are fresh.
But I'm not crazy about having to break up and have... Because the thing is, I can long rest or not long rest a group.
Well, you can also... Like, you can right-click on somebody's character sheet, and you can just... I think you can long rest one specific person. I'm pretty sure.
I think, I think this trail shouldn't go on much further. I don't think we're gonna be walking 4 hours. I feel like we just go investigate and then go back to the caravan.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let's just.
I'm not a
keep
fan of
trucking
like
forward.
half the group long resting and the other half the group long resting. Like you either take the chance, roll the dice, and long rest, or push.
I'm fine with pushing if the other people are.
Alright, I think we're all pretty good with pushing forward.
Balthazar and Dahlia both have 300 feet of night vision, dark vision.
But
Can't figure out how
let's
to
say
put that on
this.
them.
Let's say
Wait.
we start a long rest, right? And we get ambushed 4 hours into that long rest. 4 hours is all that myself and Balthazar need. So we would actually have finished our long rest at that point, but other people may have not. What would you do then?
I'd let the other ones finish their long rest after the fight. Like they got 4 hours of sleep in. If they interrupted and then get another 4 hours of sleep in, I'd give them the long rest.
I know, but I'm saying at that point for that fight, my long rest would have been completed already.
Yes. If it was 4 hours in, then yes, you would gain the benefits of long rest and they wouldn't.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right.
Okay, first
we
of all,
can-
extra stuff to keep track of who's long rested and who's not, and then how many hours was that, and then how many hours before someone's going to get. Let's just have the whole group long rest, because also that's always how I've played it. I didn't even consider that as being a possibility of splitting it up. And I've been in groups where there's some wizards or some elves and some not elf.
Right.
But even then, even though you get the benefits, like in order to not get exhaustion, you still need to do the full 8 hours.
You actually don't. It says you gain the full benefits of a long rest from 4 hours.
I mean, for all the members of your party, because otherwise
Yeah.
they'll not. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, well, let's keep checking forward, people.
All right. So it's 2 a.m. You guys
This one
move
shall
forward.
take point.
Ooh, what was
That
that?
was a nat 20. So, let's see. I wasn't expecting you guys, because the thing is, I don't want to give too much away, but it's not very likely of having an encounter, but you guys are having an encounter here.
Oh,
Great. No, a 20, and then the lowest roll. Okay,
the thing is-
one.
The thing is, that would be the same fight that you guys already had, so actually I'm going to roll that again, because I'm not just repeating the same fight.
Fair enough.
All right, so let's see. Can we just do the
you
marshal?
would have thought that 20 would have been a good result for us, but apparently not.
It's a good result for the DM.
It's a good result for the DM.
That must be that must be how that was justified when they wrote the module.
Okay. I gotta get the. I gotta basically do the same map again. Duplicated. I need to clear this out. All right.
And just so the party knows, if I'm on point, I cannot be surprised. So having me 50 feet ahead of the party is not to the detriment of my character at all.
Actually, can I pick you up? I know it's a crazy idea, but I am not inhibited by the terrain at all because of the ring of free action.
So, technically speaking, though, unless you are one creature size larger than another creature, you move at half speed when you have another creature that you're carrying. So it would still be moving at half speed anyway.
Oh. I tried.
If you had...
Nice
wait,
work.
do Dragonborn get powerful build? Because if you had powerful build, then you could do that.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like they would, but... It also seems like they would get dark vision, but that's only in 2024.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna be a difficult.
Yeah, you would think a reptilian race would get dark vision, but that is a little weird.
Kobolds have dark vision, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, every lizard folk, all the other reptiles except Dragonborn have dark vision.
I guess they're just getting that trait from more their humanoid form.
And I guess that makes sense, but when the gods created us, they really could have helped us see
reptilian
in the
race,
dark.
though. Like,
Well, Dragonborn is any humanoid dragon. It's any humanoid race built with that has dragon blood within them.
Dragonborn hatch from eggs.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. I came out of an egg.
Because actually, technically, if you're calling any Dragonborn a dragon, like a mix with a dragon and a humanoid, technically a Warforged could be a Dragonborn. Because Warforgeds are humanoids. And Dragonborn is a mixture between a dragon and a humanoid.
That's actually not true. They're their own unique race that came about as a result of generations of generations of generations of evolution that originally started with draconic blood. They're actually... It's a little more than that, than just humanoids that have dragon blood. That's more of a half-dragon type thing.
And since Warforged are incapable of reproduction, I think that kind of would fall apart.
Yeah, I think it was more of a meme thing that I was seeing, because when they said Dragonborn...
Sounds like you're more describing Dragonborn in, like, Elder Scrolls.
Well, I said when they were talking about a Warforged Dragonborn, they said Mecha Godzilla.
Oh.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
All right, I guess I can do that.
Dahlia should have advantage on that. I think I gave that to her.
I'm a fan. Let me
I also
swap
shared the
music.
map too, guys.
I am okay.
Oh.
I am just okay.
I'm curious what we're fighting, because what we're fighting affects the song that I pick for the music.
Hopefully make quick work of them.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like the previous one.
I mean, if it's like a super easy fight, then we're getting... If it's like... But we'll see what they are.
Is that Benny Hill?
Yes.
You're welcome. I picked up on that. Wow,
I
I'm
thought it was
first
playwright
again.
for like the first 2 seconds.
Oh, 5. There he is.
I'm just
Still
wondering
don't
what we're
have-
about to fight.
So
We still
on
don't have
the
Dahlia.
map, you guys have the map pulled up?
Yeah, the map
Yeah.
stuff.
We need Dahlia's initiative.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and get that roll. Or actually, she started it, or she's loaded up, but she's got to do something with the kids. So I'm going to roll your initiative, honey.
We also
should-
need
with
Sir
advantage.
Ragnavoldr.
with advantage.
Reginald.
Hey,
yeah,
can
right,
I
right.
say a thing? I'm going to actually try to go a bit more ranged with some of the fights, because I'm going to try to save some of my abilities. So I would actually have 2 daggers in my hand. The Dagger of Returning, and probably the Dagger of Humiliation I would have in my hands.
Alright. So, do you guys have the map pulled up?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the
All
same map with the same dead spots and everything.
Yeah. So, just as long as you're on the right side of that blue line.
Yeah, we
I think
all
we're
are.
all fine with where we're at.
I kind of positioned you where you guys were talking about walking.
What are we fighting?
Yeah.
So I can go ahead and pick the music.
Alright. Giant frogs.
Oh,
Giant frogs. Okay.
Not again.
Oh, great. That means Reggie's probably getting
You guys
eaten.
fight these guys before?
Yeah,
Okay,
we have.
way back.
But way
Okay.
back, yeah.
yeah.
Alright, so then let's see.
Back with the
We're gonna
caravan.
do...
Is that a second level spell?
Where the heck is this trap?
Alright. You finding the music?
Yep.
What?
Something nature-y, kind of what I'm feeling, so... This sounds like Final Fantasy. It did for a second. Okay, this is way too epic for frogs, but okay.
No, this is perfect for frogs.
It sounds whimsical like frogs.
It sounds whimsical. This is not at all
Yeah.
too much.
Alright,
I'm actually gonna turn it up. I'm digging it.
actually it's Santa's turn first.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 19,
now-
so...
Okay,
Very
now
nice.
it's starting to sound kind of epic. Like now, the another part of the song, or another part of the beat.
Like, we
I
need to
think
be
so.
fighting a dragon to this song, is what we need. And then it's funny, because you're like, well, it's funny that you mentioned that.
Oh, hold on,
Santa's
hold
not
on,
even
hold on.
in.
Rag.
Santa's not even in the combat tracker. Or
Yeah,
where the hell is he?
I'm above you. That's why you're not seeing me. Alright, so, Sano's going a bit more, cautious in this fight, because I'm running low on abilities. So... I only have an AC of 17 at the moment. So you know what, actually... Yeah, only. So actually what I'm gonna do is... You know what, I'll just play it safe. I'm gonna use a second level spell slot, and I'm gonna mirror image. Just use my first turn for setup. So that is that. And that'll be my turn. Go ahead, Friar. Oh, I'm
Alright, what'd
gonna
you do?
move. I just casted mirror image, that's it.
Okay.
Just that way I got something defensive on my side. Oh, no, I'm not gonna Blade Song either, because I only got one of those left.
Jesus. Offhand attack.
Nice. Damn. Now we know their AC's 11.
And 11 hits them. That's cool.
And the second attack because of Dread Ambusher.
Are you hardwired now? Hardwired. Remember, you're not using it for work anymore. I start getting hardwired.
Wow.
Huh.
Oh, what the
So
fuck?
So he doesn't even take the extra 8 or the D8 from the Dread Ambusher effect. So I was moving 5. No, that's moving 25, so I'm going to pull back here for the movement of 30.
Only if I had a fireball right now, I could take half these guys out with one hit.
I was thinking of doing something cool, but I don't think I need to do something cool.
Sorry, I'm trying to stay up here. Alright.
And Frog 3 is dead. He dead.
Yeah. Okay, where's Frog 3?
I killed him.
He's dead.
Oh, I usually have to delete him. Oh no, never mind. Okay, that's him. I'm not having I'm coming out of it. Watch out. Wow, there's nowhere. Seriously? Nope, honey, you're definitely not retarded. I don't do that. Yeah, you have no way to hardwire. That sucks. It's hard. I wonder if there's another way to like use the USB to like have some kind of adapter to get it. I don't know.
Not that I know of.
Oh well. I thought we could hardwire. Okay. Alright, so now I'm in control of number 9. He's obviously just gonna go right after you. He doesn't even need to take a standing leap. Right over here. Rolls an attack. That's the only thing he knows how to do. I missed, and he only gets 1 attack. So, upward.
I'm starting to feel like I shouldn't have used that mirror image. I just don't know how to not play defense.
He also tries to bite you.
That would be an advantage.
It would.
Yeah,
be.
it would be advantage.
He hit either I can
You
roll
can just
another
roll
one.
a d20 and see if it would be a crit.
Nope.
Nah.
He does hit.
That was good. You guys are a big help. Thanks.
For a whopping 5
Always
damage.
try to keep it fair.
I know. I'm
Let's see.
I think I was calling it out at the same time you were.
And the target is grappled. So if I bite you, you're grappled. I cannot swallow you though, but you are grappled right now, so I'm just going to put the grappled effect on you.
Grappled by a frog tongue. That's disgusting.
Yeah. All right, over to you, Balthazar.
Alright, I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead. And he's gonna take that much necrotic damage. And I'm going to pull him 5 feet to me. Using telekinetic. With my bonus action. And that's a failure. So he'll be at the diagonal square next to him. To the right of him.
Okay.
I didn't take them off. No.
He'll be right here where this dot is.
I don't see a dot. Where'd you put the dot?
You don't see the dot right here? Where the arrow is?
Okay, now it's popped up. And that's going to be number 4?
Yeah, the one that has him grappled. So he will no longer be grappled.
Feet, right?
Yeah, just 5 feet. I didn't mean to do the 10-foot arrow. I was just down one. Because it's
Down
5.
one.
I was going to do diagonal. Oh, okay. That'll work.
Or yeah,
That's
sorry.
it. Yeah. That'll be the end of my turn. It'll be Dahlia's turn.
Alright. Dahlia.
That broke the grapple effect on me?
Yeah, it did break the grapple effect on you, yes.
Yeah, it does. It's your turn, by the way.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
I can roll the attacks for it if you tell me who you want to attack.
guess the one right towards my
This one? Alright. 5. 5, you want to stop right there and attack? Okay. Alright. Slave of Vengeance, or whatever it is. What is this called again? Weapon of Spike, that's right. Okay. That's a 28 to hit. Since they have like 13 AC, that definitely hits. That's 10 damage for heavy damage. Is this the back end? No? That's also a hit. Oh, yeah, that was 60. He's definitely toast. Well, that one's dead.
Oh, that was dead. Oh, I thought it said dying. It says
No.
dead.
Yeah.
It says, exceeds. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So that was like 20 feet, so you can go and you can get another 10 feet to get right there next to hit number 7. That also hits, and this is with your back end, right? So that's for 2 plus 6, which is 8 damage on number 7. Alright, and that's your turn, right? Alright, over to this giant frog. Let's see.
Boy.
Long jump of 20 feet. By the way, don't forget, guys, that this is now in the difficult terrain where you're moving at half speed.
Ooh.
Oh.
They, however, are not affected.
I gotcha.
And
I said I gotcha. 10-4.
they actually can do a long leap on top of their movement. Yeah, they have a ton of mobility because they have a 20-foot leap. Alright. And he's rolling to attack Balthazar,
Miss.
which is a miss, because he rolled like crap. That is over to Ragnvalder.
Alright.
Ragman.
I'm going to inspire Sir Friar and blast the ever-loving daylights out of frog number 10. Come on!
Why don't we
awesome.
target the ones that are next to people?
They'll be dead before the next turn.
Yeah.
That one's... I'm trying to kill this one before it can get anywhere.
Oh, it's gonna be so nasty when you get the Eldritch, what's it called? Agonizing
Oh, yes, it will be. I await the day. Alright,
Eldritch
ends my
bitch.
turn. Eldritch bitch. Oh, that was 9. Nice. I thought there was 6.
And a nice little leap right over here. And this is with advantage. That is 21 to hit. I mean, they're really not doing much but whittling away. Ever so slowly. Sir Reggie. What is Sir Reggie doing?
Did that one not grapple me then?
Huh?
Did it not grapple me?
Actually, you're right. Although I don't think I took the restrained effect off of you.
Okay.
I forgot to do that. So yeah, you're still grappled, but now you're grappled by a different one, that's all. Alright. So he still has 2 spell slots left. He's going to go ahead and toss a healing word on Ragnvalder.
Yeah!
Which is 7, and actually you get an additional, what is this intelligence? Additional 4. So you get that 7 plus another 4 to your health. That's a pretty good roll. Another 4 takes you down to 7 wounds. And then he's going to take a shot. He's going to take a shot at this little turd right here that's attacking his friend. That is a hit. Ruby. Need to start getting into some poisons. 11 heavy damage. Go, Reggie. All right. It is down to this giant frog's turn. He's going to 25, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he can leap at you, but honey, you do have a reaction. And yeah, if you want to take a reaction against the one leaping at you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Alright, you want me to roll it? It's
Yeah,
quicker.
sorry, I still had my notes.
No, it's fine. If you want to focus on notes, I can just roll for you. You can see my map and all. And that was a miss, honey. That was a 3, unless you want to use an inspiration. This is, I don't think that's not that threatening of a fight that you need to worry about it. So yes, he does get into range to attack you, though.
Cool.
I feel like I don't have to tell you when it's a serious fight. You can kind of tell. And he does hit you for this 6 damage and puts the grapple effect on you. Giant Frog 1. There's Giant Frog 1. Okay, where's Giant Frog 1 at? Am I missing something? Where's... Oh, did I not put Giant Frog 1 on the map?
He's been killed.
No, he's got full health. He's not missing any health. No, I thought I might have miscounted and didn't put one on the map.
I don't think you put him on the map.
Okay, yeah, there he is. Alright. Well, he would go ahead and come down here and... Actually, who would he go after? Yeah, he'd probably come down here and go after her. And she's already used her reaction. So... That's a hit. For 4 damage. That's his turn. This one's going to come over here on this side, just kind of jump over top of her. Forgetting anything. There you go. Miss.
Why did that one get advantage?
Because he was flanked. Oh, never mind. He should have been flanked. He wasn't flanking, so he shouldn't have had advantage. That's actually my bad. He didn't get hit.
But I'm prone, so it's still advantage.
No, you're grappled.
Oh, grappled
Yeah.
isn't prone?
No,
Yes,
grappled is
Jaden
wrong.
was sleeping.
Just means to hold on to you.
Yeah.
When he come after me because I hit him with Eldritch Blast?
You're really a long ways away, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay.
Like, they don't have any way of doing ranged attacks, so they're going for whoever's in range for the short term. That is a miss.
Oh, yeah.
Alchemical Homunculus is actually out of salves. He's done everything he can do. He could just poison spit. Actually, no, that is what he's going to do. I forgot he can poison spit. Acid spittle. Attack. This one right there. Not missed. Oh well. Alright, Sano, you're up.
Alright, so I said I was going to play mostly at range, but you just have to go tempting me with enemies that are close together. You're forcing me to go into melee range, so that's what I'm going to do. So, I am going to do one little range thing, though. So, with my main hand, I'm going to go ahead and throw the Dagger of Humiliation at Giant Frog 10. I know, he probably doesn't like being thrown, but I'll apologize to him later about this. So, yeah, I'm going to throw the Dagger of Humiliation at Giant Frog 10 as just my regular weapon attack. So, let's see how that goes. I'm exactly 20 feet away, so I'm not at disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
That hits. So, let's do
They don't have
that.
much AC.
Sweet,
Nice.
that kills it, and I killed it with a Dagger of Humiliation.
You killed it with a Dagger of Humiliation?
I threw the Dagger of Humiliation and killed it.
Okay, son. Alright, I gotta pull up my Dragon Queens. Are you ready to see what happens when you kill an enemy with the Dagger of Humiliation?
Oh, and I threw
Alright.
it. I don't know if that
Potted
matters,
plant.
but I threw it, so...
I mean, the Dagger of Humiliation is still getting blood. So go ahead and roll a d20.
Gladly.
You turn into a potted plant.
That's 2 for 1. Okay, you got a 12. All right, up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you is struck by lightning and takes 4d10 lightning damage.
How many creatures within how far?
3 within 30 feet of you. Not the dagger, you.
So 30-foot radius of me.
Jaden is the one that put it in there.
3 frogs. Alright, well, there's only 3 within range, so that's...
You can take allies as well.
Oh, no, I'm good. That's gonna be, it's gonna be 5, 4, and 8.
Did he really just say this was nonsense to us?
You're telling nonsense to us.
Oh, okay, okay. What about... Oh, that's right, number 10. Is number 10 dead?
Yes.
I think that's the one he just killed. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess you do get 8, 4, and 10. Alright, go ahead and just roll 4 d10s. That is 23 damage. Maybe not has 23 health, period.
You'll literally...
realize all 3 of them are just instantly... well, actually, you go ahead and describe it. This is you.
As I throw that dagger, I would say that it erupts almost like... Think of like a modern warfare EMP bomb, where just like an electrical field stems out from it the moment it collides with it. And it connects to me almost like He-Man, you know, it's like, I have the power! In fact, that's what he's gonna say. And they just, Thor style, all get struck by lightning. And Sando just looks and he's like, I must be some sort of god. And as my interact, I will draw the Rapier of Certain Death into my main hand, since I just threw the Dagger of Humiliation. I will, like Dorothy trying to return home, tap my little feet together to activate the Boots of Speed. Now I can move my normal movement speed, effectively. So, yeah, then with that, I'm going to go 30 feet over here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 into flanking with Friar. And I'm going to do a Booming Blade with the Rapier of Certain Death.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, Dahlia.
That,
Thanks for the help.
Sweet. So that was actually a main-handed attack with the Rapier. So that, and then the Booming Blade damage, which is another 1d8. Alright, I'll take it. And I guess that's my turn.
As I don't want to interrupt you, but as you're running away, realize that the Dagger of Humiliation is still laying there on the ground, correct?
Yes.
Right on top of the enemy that you killed. Like, it's sticking out of that toad's corpse.
I would say I hit it right in the dome with that dagger.
Yeah, so it's sticking out of that frog's dome right next to Balthazar. Balthazar. As you may have noticed the dagger striking the toad, the giant frog. After it strikes it and the lightning strikes, killing several of them, you can hear a sound coming from that direction that sounds like, that was fucking awesome! Do it again! and then you just hear muttering, blood, 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 blood! Pick me up and do it again!
Again, you really remind me of Stabby from that one game. Was that the inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
High on Life?
From High on Life, yeah, that's it.
High on Life. It's a video game, High on Life, and there's a dagger called Stabby that just loves stabbing stuff. Alright. So, Balthazar, go and roll a perception check. anything above a 14, and you, or sorry, above a 14, and you definitely heard that and know that it's coming from the dagger.
Nope.
You are not 100% sure that came from the dagger, but you definitely heard that voice.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. You know it came from your right, from the west.
This could maybe be like an insight thing to see whether he would like trust his instincts on whether or not he believes it could be. I don't know. That's up to you.
An insight. I already gave him a perception check. It was
That's
fairly
fair.
low. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
can use your inspiration for it. Insight is like judging someone's, like whether you think they're telling the truth or not.
It's also just trust. It's also just intuition as well.
Yeah. Are you using your inspiration, or are you just gonna roll with it?
Nah, I'm gonna roll with it. It's fine.
All right, Green Shadow, it's your turn.
Well, let's finish this guy off.
Did they get dessert? They probably got dessert already, right? Soda and slushy. So he's literally just feeding him soda and slushy with sugar and caffeine from before he can. Hello.
So, ooh, nice.
Give a hug and say
And that's
hi,
half my movement.
Vanguard, which is Chaz. Your grandson's waving.
Hi, Poppy.
Hello.
Alright, so you just murdered that frog, right?
Yeah, murdered frog. Took 2 attacks to do it, so I don't know why it took so many to kill that one, but it did. And then I'm moving in support of Dahlia on account of, well, he's hurt. Oh, and by the way, take the restrained off of me, please.
Yes, I can do that.
Since that guy's long dead.
Yep, he's toast.
They got freaking Zeused to death.
I gotta remember you can't run around the plane here, right?
No boat.
Harry? You hear me? Can't run around the plane here. If you want to be loud, you gotta go out there. Alright, Balthazar, it's your turn. Balthazar? Did we lose him?
My bad. Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I was doing something.
Hey, wait.
All right. We're gonna do Toll of the Dead at this guy right here. Yeah, it's gonna be a failure. Since he's damaged, it's gonna be 2d12. Wow, that was terrible damage. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright, just told the dead. Oh, that didn't kill him? Oh, it was a 1 on the d12. That sucks. Alright. Dahlia, your turn. You're up.
Does anyone around me?
Giant 7. Or giant frog 7. Okay. Alright, you may pull your thing up. Alright, just wailing on him. Wail away. That's a 28 to hit. I'm gonna say that hits. And he's toast. How do you do it, honey?
Right through one of the big nasty eyeballs.
Stabby, stabby. Alright. You wanna go after one of the other two now? Are you gonna stay right where you're at?
Yeah.
Because you can move like right there and then you're not flanking. Or not getting flanked.
Oh, yeah.
At least for the moment. Alright, which one do you want to go after? 2 or 1? That hits. Roll the damage. And just double checking, not burning any spells, right? No? Okay, last bonus action hit. That's still a hit. So we can roll the 1d4. That's a 1 plus your 6, so that's 7 extra damage on number 1. And that takes them to 20. And yeah, they only have like 18 health, so you just smash them with your glaive. Alright, that's our turn. Over to Ragnvalder.
Alright. Y'all know the drill of this point.
Yeah, do it.
I turned into a warlock at this point.
You know, that dip into Warlock was actually a pretty good move for you.
It was. Does a 19 hit?
Did not roll that hit. It definitely hit.
He rolled it in the
I
chat.
just don't know why.
Oh,
I just don't know why I didn't roll on the frog. Okay, that's why I didn't roll on the frog. I'll go ahead and do the second one. Oh, they both hit. Wonderful. Ten damage. Very nice.
I sense a dirty kill steal coming from Reggie.
Yep. But what's new? It's a tradition.
sorry, what's that?
I was saying I feel a dirty kill steal from Reggie coming on.
Your kill stealing bitch is up to kill murder.
I am a only snack.
Did that kill him?
And
No, he's still alive, but Reggie's
Oh,
up. So
Reggie's up.
One second.
I feel like something they call it.
Oh, thank you, dude. You're the best. You're the best.
who the best? You the best. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 bling, blang, blang, bling, blang, blang, bling, blang, blang, blang. Anybody watch Mashal?
Can't say I have.
Oh, it's hilarious. It would be like what would happen if a barbarian went to Hogwarts.
Oh. Okay, now I'm intrigued a little bit.
So, literally, the main character's name is Mash Burndead, and he can't use magic, but for some reason related to the plot that I'm not going to tell you, he has to go to this magical school, but his whole thing is that he's freaking jacked, and dude lifts and definitely doesn't skip any days at the gym. So, he's super fucking strong, to the point where his physical strength looks like magic, and it's hilarious. Like, they were trying to teach him the lock-picking spell, but he just, like, flicks the lock and breaks it. There's one part where they were playing, basically, their version of Quidditch, that he kicked his legs in the air so fast that it looked like he was flying on a broom.
Reggie, kill this frog. Reggie.
But Reggie only gets one attack, so maybe not. We'll see.
He does only get one attack.
But I bet he'll get a crit. Whatever it takes for him to steal this kill, he'll get it.
Let's see. Melf's Acid Arrow?
Oh, he's gonna
Nah,
cast a
he's
whole ass spell.
Nah, really not.
Okay.
Dirty kill steal
Wow.
with 12 damage.
Wow.
Homeboy hit hard.
And I was
Take
hoping to
that
have
little
another
piece-
turn. Alright, I'm gonna run over and pick up the dagger.
Good. Alright.
Unless
I
my
need to go
brother's gonna
skip
try to
there.
snatch it from me.
Alright, I think that I think that Reggie is going to start working on some more alchemy stuff. So he is going to go to the frogs and try to collect some frog eyes.
Ooh. Okay.
So out of 10, there was at least 6 that should have still had... No, 4. 4 got... 1 lost a knife, 3 got electrocuted. That's 6, yeah.
Balthazar, do you allow me to pick up my dagger?
1, 2, 3. Alright, so I get...
Yeah, I'm not touching
3
it. Really.
frog eyes.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Let's see.
This one has picked up a new habit of fine food preparation. This one shall collect frog legs.
This is some big frog legs. Sano's intrigued.
Kidding. Well, I do need a hobby because apparently that's a big thing with Warforged is like a hobby. You need a hobby.
A question for you, Friar. You do not require food for sustenance, do you?
Correct.
What makes you decide to pick up cooking?
This one's friends need cooking.
This is fair. Do you have the ability to taste food?
No, this one has no ability to ingest.
I'm sure it's still just data for you to absorb, though, right? I mean, surely you can compile a list of what is palatable and what is not. I believe in you, friend. I believe in you. Make sure you use plenty of pepper on those frog legs, though. My preference.
No, this one doesn't really want to haul around ham hocks. I assume that's about how big the giant frog legs are.
Dude, you can't be lifting weights right now. It's bedtime. He didn't hurt his back lifting that weight, did he? That's a heavy weight for him. Is your back okay? I don't know why his hand's on his hip like he hurt his... Because he's a drama king? Okay.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, he snuck in here. Make sure that the toilet seat's closed so he doesn't drink out of the toilet.
It is closed.
Okay. And the one in their bathroom, too.
Yeah.
He's been loving drinking out of toilets. Oh, sorry. Distracted by family, dogs, animals, people, everything.
I thought you were talking about Sam, and that was really disturbing.
No, Loki. Loki's here with us.
Gotcha.
And he has been... I caught Sam drinking out of the toilet.
Oh, you guys see my doggy? My doggy, right there. I'm pointing at it.
Yeah, I see him. Get your finger out of his... Just kidding.
It's a she,
Right.
actually.
Okay,
That makes it all the more
It's gonna be
disturbing.
better.
Scarlet, come here.
Alright, I need to add an item that just says 4 frog eyes.
It's a dangerous spot.
Or maybe I'll just make a separate note on here. Actually, you know what? I need to do my computer notes. That's a better way to do it.
This is Scarlet.
Hi, Scarlet.
Okay.
Aww.
What's today?
You gotta come away from the chairs. Bro. The beast is so dead.
Okay, so everyone defeated frogs.
She's old, too. She's like
And
almost 11.
Reggie got 4 frog eyes. Or alchemy. I should keep a separate thing for this. For the alchemy section if we have to do that. Alright. Let's see.
we were following a trail, right, through where they had carried stuff away from the supply room, storeroom, whatever. So
There is a very clearly marked trail, like they're marking the trees, so it's easy to find your way through there, even though it is difficult terrain. You're not going to get lost unless you really go off the beaten path.
Do we know who is marking this trail? Could we be walking into a trap of some sort?
I mean, you're pretty sure that it was the lizards that you fought, and that had been, some of the ones that had been carrying treasure from that storeroom.
So we think that maybe they would have left this, these markings for themselves, so they didn't get lost.
It's pretty obvious that it is markings for. I mean, you can go ahead and do an insight check. Go ahead.
Okay.
I should be calling 4 checks.
Oh no, you're good.
Quickly.
Honestly, I think that's a pitfall of a lot of DMs that they call for too many checks, so I'm not going to hold it against you.
I mean, it's my autism, a little bit my
I'm right there with you, man.
I don't even think about it. I'm like, yeah. Oh crap! I should have.
I am right there with you, but.
All right. So
yeah, I rolled like crap on that.
You're pretty confident, Ragnarvalder, that these markings are directional markings so that they can follow it back and forth and not get lost in the swamp.
If I was going, I'm a pretty good expert on commerce. If I was going to steal commerce, this is the method I would do it. Subtle markings in nature that no one would really pay attention to.
Except we are paying attention to it, so there's a bit of a flaw in the plan. But sure, if they want to make it easy for us.
If I was planning to steal something, I probably wouldn't have made a big, extremely obvious move in the middle of night, but who said that they were the smartest bunch?
Alright guys, so I have a delightful little surprise for you.
What's the surprise?
So, as this fight ends, as you slay the last giant frog, you recognize... Huh?
Oh, sorry.
You recognize a familiar sound. A sound you've heard more than once before. Of heavy beating wings.
Oh no!
Rinley!
And then, what?
It's Rinley.
Okay, whoever guesses
I hope
this,
so.
Whoever guesses this correctly, let's see, better than a point of inspiration. 100 gold to anyone that guesses this correctly.
It's the dragon that we are supposed
it's the blue dragon.
Yeah, it's that blue dragon.
Do you remember the name?
If you give me a minute, I can get the name.
I will give you a minute.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember his name.
I know for a fact it's in my notes somewhere. My notes are just poorly organized. There's a lot in there, but it's poorly organized.
Don't feel bad, I had to look for it too.
Let's see.
I'm like, I want to have what's his name rejoin and say hi.
Did we ever get that white sapphire that he wanted?
I feel like you would have remembered it if you did.
No, it's Langdragosa was the half dragon. Lenathon.
Lenathon is the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, 100 gold to Chaz. I'm just kidding. Comes in afterwards, like, yeah.
Sano beat me by like half a breath.
All right, 50 gold to 50 gold to Sano, 50 gold to Balthazar, and 5 gold to Green Shadow for coming in at the last second. A breath late.
Hey, just give him 25 of, or give. Wait, that would be. Give him
can
another 20 of mine. I'll take 30. I'll take 30. You add 25 to yours.
This one is not lacking for funds.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
I've actually been pretty generous with gold with you guys and cut down on
I'll
cost.
add the 50 then. All right.
Yep.
I literally had that in parentheses after his name, and I only had it once. It was like a scavenger hunt trying to find that note or that name in there, but I did find it.
Oh shit! Look at his HP.
Oh wait. Oh. Hey, bud.
Sorry. That actually. Why do you see his HP?
Oh no, it just says he's healthy.
I don't, but it just says healthy.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I had 3rd level slots.
I was just joking, like I'm hypothetically guessing it's over 100.
I'm guessing it's probably
Very
like
well.
200 to 300. Okay.
Did anyone find that white sapphire he wanted?
Now you ask that?
Just
We're still pursuing the cultists. These ones still pursue the cultists. The cultists.
Yeah, Frulam Mondath has it.
He kind of approaches in the middle of your group without saying anything.
I'm sorry,
Just
Lenathon.
along to get right into the middle of you.
I'm just gonna say, sorry, Lunathon, I wasn't quite prepared for our duel yet.
He looks over at you and says, "Do you speak for your party?"
Well, we all speak for ourselves.
Which one of you leads this party? Who do I speak to? Who do I hold accountable?
There is no leader among us. This is a collaborative effort. This whole party is.
Then all of you have failed.
These ones have not failed. These ones have not taken sufficient time to succeed.
We are still on the trail of this Frula Mondath. Your sapphire is not out of reach. Not yet.
We haven't left for pursuit since you last spoke with us.
You are getting closer, aren't you?
Indeed.
Very much so.
Right on her heels. How long have you been chasing her?
How long has it been, would you say? This is out of character. 2 months? 3 months?
Every bit of that. I mean, all the overland travel that we've done, I'm not even sure how much time that accounts for at this point. I kind of lost track.
I think it's like 4 months, because each long journey was like a 2-month span. So I think it has been like 4 months.
The sea travel, too, or the river travel, whatever.
Yeah, I'm accounting for that, though. I think it has been like 4 months. 4 months, but surely you know the cult, their resources are vast. We're playing the long game here.
4 months to get my treasure back. 4 long months. Do you have anything to show for it?
We have plenty to show for it.
Good. And what do you have to offer?
Well, for starters, Langra goes to Cyan Wrath. Has gone to be with Tiamat, you should say.
We, hey guys, we have the gems from the,
Yeah, I know, that's what I was hinting at.
we have the gems from the stolen things from the caravan where they put their stuff.
That's out of character, right? Or is that in character?
I think that was like
Yeah,
a whisper, mumble.
Yeah, kinda. I was just reminding him of it.
Question for you,
Yeah.
Lunathon. If at the end of this interaction with us, if you are not sufficiently satisfied with what we do have to show for it, where does that leave us?
There will be punishment.
Is it riches that you seek? Would that satisfy you?
Yes. I am greedy. I like my treasure. The white sapphire has been out of my possession for too long. You must have something to offer me for all this time I've given you.
We do.
Would this suffice? And I present to him, I reach into my bag of holding, kind of like Mary Poppins, and I pull out gems and jewelry. Is this to satisfy your needs?
He'll gently reach over, comes over to you, gently reaches over and takes it out of your hand. Like, more gently than you think a giant clawed dragon could do. And turn around and step away. Just turning his back on you. As he does, before he leaves, he turns around, looking your way, Ragnarvalder, and says, I smelt something familiar in this swamp.
Really?
Old friends of mine. I would watch out for them if I were you. And then he takes flight. Bye.
And when he's out of earshot, you'll just hear Sano go, "Can't wait to fight that guy."
Our money!
Alright, did you remove that from your inventory?
Yep, I dropped it in chat.
Okay, cool.
Our money!
Did you give him the bag of holding too, or just the gems and jewelry?
The gems and jewelry were in the bag of holding. That's why I had it in parentheses.
Gotcha. Dang, you kind of missed it, honey. You got a visit from an old friend.
It's 1,600 gold pieces, but as long as we're alive, I guess, that's much better than being dead.
White sapphire. He's a little bit pissed. The party gave him the gems and jewelry that they took that had been stolen to him. And then he warned about some old friends of his that he could smell in the area. Alright, fun stuff.
If I recall correctly, the typical type of dragon that inhabits a swamp most often is that of the black variety.
We fought a black dragon before. We should be fine.
If we were at full strength, of course, but we are not.
I mean, that might be true. However, as long as we avoid him like he said, I don't think we'll have any problems.
Alright.
Did you long rest or anything?
No, not yet. And it is 4 a.m. You guys have been going for a very long time. Do you guys continue on?
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
I say so.
Yes. He didn't attack anyone yet.
Perhaps it would be wise to return to the stronghold and tell a tale of that we were scouting the trail and found a black dragon on that trail, and that perhaps we should wait a day before proceeding as a group, allowing us additional time to explore the swamp.
If that's a viable option, I wouldn't taking it. What say you, Balthazar?
Sorry, what was the question? Is he kind of just staring into his spell book?
What do you think, honey?
I think
Fire proposed that we return to the roadhouse and recover our strength. Tell the tale of a black dragon, perhaps return when we are stronger. But that's up to the party to decide.
I feel as though that'd be a missed opportunity if we were to do so.
Lee, real quick. I'm going to send my owl. He's going to pop out of the pocket dimension, and I'm going to send my owl 100 foot down the trail that we have not explored to see what he sees.
100 foot. Hang on.
Yes, 100 foot.
Hang on. So 100 foot, he's not really going to see crap.
Okay.
Just more of the path.
Alright, what if he goes in a diagonal up in the air 100 foot and forward 100 foot? Instead of through the woods.
If he goes up in the air 100 feet?
Yeah, well, so like 50 foot towards the path, but 50 foot up in the air, like diagonal, like still going forward, but he goes 100, like still staying in with a 100-foot radius of being able to communicate with me, but he's up in the air and he gets a very more vantage point to where you can see out further to see if he sees like a settlement or a camp or something, fire or whatever down this path.
Hang on. So I literally wasn't sure how to rule this.
I mean, if you want to hold on, Lee, before you tell me anything, if you want me to make a perception check to see how well he can see or see how far he can see, I can do that.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
Alright, he does get advantage and has a +3, which is the same pluses I have to perception, so I'm just gonna roll mine with advantage. That would be an 18.
Okay. So here's what I had to do. I looked up the average height of a tree. It had several different ones. I looked up what types of trees are in swamps. There's maple and oaks that are in swamps. Average height of an oak is 50 to 70 feet, and maple is 40 to 60 feet. So if you got about 60 feet above you, and you had rolled an 18 on perception, right?
Yeah.
Then you would be able to see off. It is, hold on, I gotta do the math. How many miles? If you've done 2 miles over those couple of hours, then you wouldn't exactly know how many miles, but you would say it's between 10 to 15 miles away from you is a large castle.
I repeat that back to the group.
There's a castle up ahead?
Mm-hmm.
What is my estimation about how many miles it is?
You don't know exactly, but from where you're at, you would estimate between 10 and 15 miles.
10 to 15 miles. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. How long flying do you think it would take the bird to get there?
How far can it travel?
It can travel. So it can travel almost like pretty much infinite amount. The only stipulation is it has to be within 100 feet to communicate telepathically with me. And so my plan is to send it out there, then come back, and then tell me what's out there. I will throw the spell down in the description. Hold on, let me change it off of combat, put in standard. Find familiar.
Yeah, I have 5 familiar.
Okay, I threw it in chat too, so it'd be easier to find the familiar.
It does act independently you, but obeys your commands. Okay. So you said you want to send him to the castle?
Yes, I'm gonna send him to the castle to see if he sees anything. Like, I can make another perception check. He's also gonna be looking through the path. I'm gonna tell him to look through the path to see if he spots any lizard folk or anything suspicious before he gets to the castle. So it doesn't seem like the castle, the path is leading to a castle, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see, how fast can an owl fly in here? NPCs. Owl. An owl movement
yeah,
speed
the
is
stats
60.
for an owl.
So if he's 70, I just did the math. If he's 71 feet ahead of you, he can be 71 feet up in the air and still only be 100 feet from your character.
No, so he's not going to be 100 feet. I'm giving him a command to go further than the 100 foot because I can't send him more than that. Then he's going to come back, be close to me, and that way he can communicate what he's seen.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that way we can sit here for a couple minutes, wait for him to get there, and then get back to us. Or we can go back and he could just catch up with us.
Well, he only has a movement speed of 60 feet.
Was that a movement speed or is that a fly speed?
That's a fly speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if it takes all
According to
night.
AI, owls fly between 20 and 40 miles an hour. So at most, it would take him just over an hour round trip to fly to the castle, an hour and a half to fly to the castle round trip, 20 miles an
If
hour.
we're talking about real life, but this is D&D, so it's
In
up to me.
D&D, horses are way slower than they should be. The fact that a horse only has a movement speed of 60 is insane. That means a horse, you're telling me the horse's top speed is like 12 miles an hour.
The 60 feet is per round.
Right, but
Yeah, so
even
around
a horse, I did this math one day because I was bored. A horse, if they use their entire action to dash and then all of their movement, they're still moving the real life equivalent of about 15 miles an hour. Horses are over twice as fast as that.
Yeah. I did math because 60 feet versus your 15 feet, it would do it 4 times as fast, and so it would take 12 hours instead of 2 days. Or roughly like maybe 8 or 10 hours.
Yeah,
it's going to be
speed
several
in
hours.
D&D is wonky, but yeah.
Okay. Well, if we want to do that and have the owl come back and tell us what he sees while we're headed back to go get some rest. That's
He'll be there by the time we wake up, most likely.
Yep, he will be back to us. Well, is it that bad? Is that there and back 12-hour trip, or is that just there?
To get back, to get there would be like 10 hours. To get back would be another 12 hours.
So we're talking like a whole day.
Yeah.
It almost kind of sounded like this isn't even going to be a possible thing. Like,
this is why I sent the owl, because now we know. Now we know how far. Now we know what's at the end of this trail. Now we can kind of get an idea of what we want to do.
Let me take note of this, because guaranteed we're going to forget about this at some point, and this probably matters for something. This isn't a feasible trip for us to make right now. It's just not. I don't think it's supposed to be something that we're supposed to do right now.
Yeah.
Just be aware of something, too. It's not guaranteed that the owl will make it back.
Oh, it could get attacked. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dangerous area, and other creatures hunting and whatnot. So I'm going to have to make a couple of rolls to see whether or not he makes it.
Well, if it's flying in the air, 60 feet off the ground.
Wait.
We
can cut that time in half. Send it there. If it makes it, just sort of count the hours down, give it enough time. You can unsummon that owl from any distance. Period. Just no matter how far away they are from you, you can shunt them back into their pocket dimension. So just do that after about 12 hours.
Yeah.
That would decrease the number of times that it would get attacked.
Well, I'm saying
it would get us back to it faster. It would get back to us faster.
With it being 60 feet in the air, he's not having to deal with any ground, and he's an owl.
But there could be dragons around.
Why would a dragon want an owl for a feast? That's not a good meal.
Dragons, so much as slings, arrows, spears, spells.
Okay, and then I tell him to do 120 feet in the air.
That would probably exclude spears and slings, but there's still arrows, spells, and defenses.
360 feet.
That's most spells.
Keep going up until I can't see you anymore. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you go 500 feet in the air, then okay, there's really not much that's gonna be able to hit it.
Yeah.
So send him 500 feet into the air, count to about 12 hours or so.
My thing is
put him back in his pocket.
Yeah.
And then bring him back out, and he can tell you what he sees.
That's fine. We can do that. He has.
All right. So you guys want to travel back?
Yeah, we're gonna travel back.
Yeah, I hate what we might be missing out on, but that's not a feasible trip for us right now. I almost wonder why the module even puts that in there, because unless they intend for us to circle back around to that later, because it's not a thing we have time for.
On your trip back, you get into no fights whatsoever.
Yeah.
I rolled the 2 d20s. Was not an encounter.
Hey, when we get to the cell, to the where they're putting all the stuff in. I kind of communicate. I kind of like point at all the dead bodies.
How do we know about this castle again? Sorry.
We saw it through my owl.
He saw it and reported it to you.
Yeah, I saw it through the owl and reported it back.
Technically, he's the only one that actually looked at it, and it was from several miles away.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to say let's take these dead bodies and throw them into the swamplands. Real quick, and then let's go back and rejoin the group. That way, there's no evidence of us doing that.
And what's the name of this swamp again, so I can mark exactly where this,
Did we ever get a name for the swamp? I mean, I figured if we're traveling through it, our caravan guy would know.
It's the something mire.
I think it's the Mere of Dead Men.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Cool, I got it in my notes. Maybe we'll circle back to that.
Yeah, it's the Mere of Dead Men.
Okay.
The ever-expanding Mere of Dead Men.
I don't like that.
I mean, it doesn't like you. Whatever.
Yeah, so...
Well, it doesn't have to like me.
So, do you think that's all feasible, Lee? With the dead bodies into the...
Yeah.
In the creek? Alright, and then I'm gonna ritual cast...
Wet part. You could pretty much stomp them. You could pretty much stomp them into the swamp, and they would get submerged into the muck.
That'll work.
Along the way, I'm using prestidigitation to clean up the blood.
Yeah. So I am going to use, once we get back into the stable, or stable, I'm gonna ritual cast Lehman's tiny hut in the middle of the big room, and whoever's coming in, I'm sleeping there.
I'm going in the hut.
I thought it was only good for short rests.
No, it's good for long rests. It's good for any rests.
Yeah, as long as it continues to last.
Here's
but
the
shouldn't
spell.
we take our rest back there so they don't leave without us?
We are. That's what I'm saying. When we get back to the stable.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, it does last for 8 hours, which is a full long rest. That's nice.
Yep, it's a 10-foot radius in movable dome of force.
By the way, so something was clarified for me a little while ago. Did you know that even humans actually... So yes, they have to take an 8-hour long rest, but did you know they only had to sleep for 6 of those 8 hours?
I did not. That makes sense.
Yeah, so it requires 8 hours of inactivity, but they only have to be asleep for 6 of those 8 hours. That means it gives you 2 hours for downtime activity.
Yeah, cool. That is good to have clarified.
So that's even for humans.
So while you guys are taking a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes. Oh no.
I'm just kidding. I like to ominously laugh sometimes, even if there's nothing planned.
You like to Amish laugh?
Amish laugh.
Amishly, yes. I like to Amishly laugh.
Father Jebediah.
I've never heard an Amish person laugh.
You know, I think you're right. What was that, Jebediah?
Hold on. Now I need to go into ChatGPT for something. Tell me a joke that an Amish person would find hilarious. That's a stupid joke. You should be ashamed, ChatGPT. I asked my friend if he ever uses the internet. He said, I tried it once at my cousin's. Took me 4 hours to download a barn. You should be ashamed, ChatGPT. I'm telling him that.
Wow. Alright, be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah, okay. How do you know if a person from Alabama is a virgin?
That's gonna have something to do with their cousin, isn't it?
It's a little worse than that. If they're the only child.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, ChatGPT, you're really gonna have to step it up. Why don't Amish people ever get road rage? Because the worst someone can do is pass them politely and wave twice. All right.
What the fuck?
You're gonna have to step it up. Period. Making something that would be hilarious for a terrible person.
Oh my gosh. Here you go, Gabe. Here's a pickup line for you. Your booty is a booty, and so I put my meat on it. Then it's a charcuterie board.
Oh my god.
You told me that one when you were drunk. Did you remember that one?
Right. That's right. I did tell you that when I was drunk, didn't I?
I got a good one for next time I cast.
Vicious
What's
Mockery.
that? Yeah, next. Not Vicious Mockery. What's that? What's that spell? Top this hideous laughter.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Why are vaginas like weather? When it's wet, it's time to go inside.
Oh my god.
This one is slightly better, but ChatGPT still needs to step it up. Ezekiel left the Amish community, but he still churns butter every morning. Not because he misses tradition, but because he's lonely.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's a little better, but...
That's, like, funny in a depressing way. Is churning the butter the innuendo? Like...
It means he's jerking off, is what it means.
Okay.
I said do better with 3 exclamation marks. Alright, this one I'm gonna give up. This one's not good. When an Amish kid turns 18, they go on Rumspringa to decide if they want to stay in the community. Jebediah left, discovered... Okay, never mind. Maybe this one is pretty good. Jebediah left, discovered meth, OnlyFans, and Monster Energy, and decided the real reason to stay Amish is because he'll already look like Walmart at 2 a.m.
What the fuck?
Alright, that one's not bad. That one's okay. Really, it got me when it mentioned meth. That made it pretty funny.
Yeah, meth's hilarious.
Indeed.
Ever since COVID, you can't really even go to Walmart after 2.
Yeah, I know. I've heard they were going back to the 24-hour model, though.
Oh, are they really?
Really?
Yeah, I heard.
Not Atlanta.
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I look at my wife and realize she's very plain. But that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know, I shun fancy things like electricity. At 4:30 in the morning, I'm milking cows. Jebediah feeds a chicken, and Jacob plows. Fool. I've been milking and plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone.
Is this Weird Al?
It is Weird Al.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Amish paradise. It's like gangster
We're living
paradise.
most our lives living in an Amish paradise.
Paradise. Exactly. Anyway.
All right. Fear not, I have returned. The bad guy has returned.
I wasn't afraid.
I mean, without me, who are you going to kill? Over and over again.
I know.
In a number of different ways.
Really?
He's cool.
You know, I'm glad you weaseled us out of that kill.
He's just lucky he focused through that dissonant whispers. Otherwise, his brain would have exploded.
I mean, also, if I had let you kill him, then it would have just getting revived and then still showing back up there.
That would have been funny, though.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, that he died to a Dragonborn's mind. I'd be embarrassed.
I would have talked
Maybe
meaningless shit to him, like... Okay.
Yeah, getting locked down too by the Polearm Master or Sentinel or whatever it was, that was also friggin' annoying. You're a pain in the ass, that fight.
And at the end,
Oh,
just
trust
getting
me,
freaking
I am
charmed.
fully familiar with how much that combo is a pain in the ass as a DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may end up being on my next character. What did I say I was going to play? I think I was going to do a Palloc, right?
I think so, yeah.
I've been wanting to do a Palloc forever.
So, interesting thing, too, in the next campaign, since magic is going to be more rare, and a lot of people really want to get their hands on magic, deals are actually fairly common ways that people gain magical abilities. A lot of people turn to that, disproportionately more so than you would expect. Because it's one of the only ways to get magic. It's the easiest way to get magic.
I mean, yeah, it's way harder to sit in school and study some books.
Well, especially in my next setting, magic is more scarce. And if there's a very limited number of wizards and an incredibly limited number of sorcerers, so a lot of people, it's very tempting to make that deal so you can use magic.
Are magic items also going to be more scarce?
More scarce, but still accessible.
I was going to say, like, Artificer / Wizard.
Yeah, they'll be more scarce, but I won't say they're not going to be completely out of reach either. But there's also going to be some of those slots that are filled up with ancient tech, too. That's going to be about as common as magic is, and you can fill your attunement slots with that, too.
I love a good Artificer Wizard.
Anyways.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys long rest. Let's see. Back at the Carnith Roadhouse. Do you guys do anything at the Carnith Roadhouse?
These ones, most clever comrades should spin a tale of why the party should not leave the Roadhouse today.
Well, how are we going to spin that tale to the cult? We might get our caravan to stay behind, but the whole point is that we're supposed to be tailing the cult.
What if I tell a story that's so terrifying that even the cult is going to stay back?
And keep in mind, these ones have killed a large portion of the cult's guards. They should be fearful.
So, just a heads up, I'm going to say that right now the cult is loading up their wagons to head out, but their wagons are significantly lighter.
Very good.
I just had a sinking realization.
It just has food and supplies on them.
I just had a sinking realization here. I could be completely wrong. What if that white sapphire was among the goods that was stolen by those lizard folk?
Oh no! Remember that.
I feel like that white
wizard guy had
sapphire.
it.
Yeah, I feel like the white sapphire is more of a
Well, Frula Mondath has it.
It's Frula Mondath.
It's one of their personal things.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Again, those ones are limited in their guard capability. If these ones spin a tale of fear on the trail, those ones will not proceed.
Hey, Lee, so how much did we say that it was going to get cut in half if I shoved it in a pocket dimension and did all that?
How much what was going to get cut in half?
The time for the owl to return back to me.
Oh. Yeah, by my math, with the time that you have already covered, with the ground that you had already covered, it would take about 10 hours.
Okay. So it should be like 2 more hours and they'll be back.
Well, you had to take 4 hours to travel back.
And then we took...
If you did a full 8-hour rest, it has been 12 hours.
Oh, okay, so it should be back. So I take it out of the pocket dimension right in front of me?
All right. Hang on. See if I can do this. How do I change the background here? Dang it, how did I do that before? Wait, may I just make this the background? Shared.
Ooh, I did not mean to send that. Oops.
There was some way that I... Hey, how do I change the background, like, for my screen? For everyone's screen? Where I have, like, that map on there right now? Do you remember how to do that, Gavin?
Yes. So you go into options, you scroll down in options, and there you should find somewhere like never. Oh no. Okay, you go into options, and then there should be somewhere where it says like banner. It's in options. I know that for a fact. It's hard for me to see on my own exactly how to do it because I don't have access to that.
Okay, hold on. I think I might be able to find it. I thought I could find it. I literally did it before accidentally. Let me see if this does it. Okay.
Well, there you go.
That lets me change
You made it go away.
to other stuff, but how do I pick the one that I wanted?
Oh, okay, I think I remember. So, go into assets.
Okay.
And then you have to find the image that you want to use. And then I think you can right-click it and then select set as background. Again, it's hard for me to give instructions on this since I'm not on the DM account, I can't see these options.
That's great. Okay. Well, I thought I could do it, but maybe I'll just do it this other way. All right. Can you guys pull that up and see it?
Yes.
I see a black... Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. I've heard of this place.
You have?
Yeah, nothing about it. I've heard the name.
I mean, your character.
No, not the character. Me physically, I have.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about it.
There.
Do we have time to go there? Like, the cult's gonna leave us.
Like, they're already heading out.
Look, this is the type of information we needed to gather. I don't think that we're going to be able to infiltrate this castle by ourselves. This is the stuff that we were hired to do by the group that told us to travel and find out where the people or where the cult is going.
Like, I'm saying this out of character. I'm not sure here because, like, on the one hand, and this is metagaming, but on the one hand, it feels like this is impossible, right? Like, it feels like doing this is a thing that I can't even fathom us feasibly having time to do. I would like to,
unless we went off the beating path, yeah.
But I don't. It confuses me a little bit from a player's perspective. Because this seems like it's very important, but it also seems like it's the kind of thing that's just not even an option.
What's not an option?
Going to this castle.
All right. Well, the wagons are loaded up and heading out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's weird. It makes it simultaneously feel like something we're supposed to do, but also at the same time like something that we can't do.
Does anyone have the divination spells for asking questions?
Look, we were told to follow the... Right, so what exactly were we told by the people to follow them, to see where they're going, or to see where they're putting their...
We're accompanying them to Neverwinter.
Okay, well then, that's what we should do. If we were hired to follow the cult to Neverwinter, we should go to the cult with Neverwinter. This is just another bit of information that we have that we can tell them. Now, potentially, we can go with them to go to this place.
Unfortunately, I agree with you. I would love to have time to explore. I feel as though we're missing out on an opportunity by not going there, but it just doesn't seem like it's feasible to do. Unless we could think of some way to slow down the cult and prevent them from leaving. But how we would slow down their entire caravan, I do not know.
At this point, the cult has left the roadhouse. They have gone out the door that they came in, and it looks like they're heading back to Waterdeep.
They're heading back to
Wait,
Waterdeep?
I thought they were going to Neverwinter.
That's where the road leads. If you follow it, continue following it north, this to Neverwinter.
So wait, the cult came here, and now they're going back the way they came from?
Significantly lighter. You can tell that their wagons are not loaded down like they were.
They're transporting more goods from... This is their stopping point. This is where they come. They don't go all the way to Neverwinter. They have no need to. This is where they drop off their goods.
So perhaps we should investigate the castle?
Then we should investigate the castle. It's likely that that is where they were taking those supplies to in the first place.
They were never going to Neverwinter in the first place.
And if that's the case, then perhaps they're in league with those lizard folk as well. Because after all, if the lizard folk took their supplies and then just took it to this castle, which it looks like is the direction they were going, then... perhaps it was never stolen to begin with.
This one concurs with the observation.
The other question is, what do we do about our obligations to protect this caravan?
Did our contract have us with them for the entirety of the way to Neverwinter?
Well, notice how it's only the cultists that seem to be leaving. I don't believe the rest of the caravan's departing.
That's a fair observation. After all, if we were hired to assist them, perhaps if we were to speak to someone important, we could delay their travel for a day. I mean, what is a singular day? And I'm sure that the travelers who are with this caravan wouldn't mind an additional day to recuperate before getting back on the road. And this is the place to do it.
Especially if there's been a black dragon sighting in the swamp nearby on the road to Neverwinter.
These ones can also point out that half of the caravan, in fact, did turn around. But perhaps these ones should be more cautious.
Is Ardred Brifferhue, this is me speaking out of character, is that person traveling along with us? I know they own the supply warehouse and they and command the convoy for the High Road Charter Company. That's what I have. It seems like...
Yeah. Would you like to speak to him?
Yes.
Alright, hold on. Yes.
Hi, Audrey, Gilded Entourage, here. So, we request, humbly, if we could delay our departure for another day. One more day. And if you would allow me to tell you why. As you see, there is a black dragon that has been sighted in the area. And we have it on good authority that there would be great danger to begin traveling right now. We request you give us a day to deal with the problem. Thus, our travels may be more possible, less deadly. If you could please, I humbly request, if you could just give us this courtesy.
Are you saying there's danger on the way to Neverwinter?
Yes, there is.
But an additional delay would make it much
several
safer.
Several discussions with some of the members of the caravans that turned back have also concurred that there has been black dragon sightings. We also witnessed this ourselves yesterday.
You saw a black dragon?
Yes.
Did you?
He's bullshitting.
Yes.
A deception.
Blue, black, whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to
Dramatic.
need you to roll a deception check then.
Alright.
How much do you think we would need?
Oh,
That's
dude.
good.
Damn. Holy
Yeah.
shit, a black dragon? Where?
So
Where's
again,
black dragon?
we humbly request an additional day, just one more day delay, and I promise you, we will be much safer on the road.
God. Time's money. 24
But what
hours.
is money?
One day. Hey, one day. Hey, if you guys don't come back, I have other escorts. We will get there, just like we always do.
Yeah, but your strippers don't
Understood.
count.
But what?
Strippers don't count.
They have. I pull off
Give me a
the.
second.
I,
You, sir, have a dirty mind.
Why
I
is
pull
he
off-
Southern?
look, guys. I know a way we can get our money from this guy. I kind of pull them off to the side, like away from them, and then they can keep going.
You're taking Ardrid aside?
No. I'm talking to the group, taking the
Okay.
group to the side.
Frankly, though,
Look.
I feel as though we'd be safer traveling as part of the caravan, too.
What's the point of going to Neverwinter anymore? The cult's not there. There's no point.
That's
Correct.
fair.
There's no point.
Is
in
there a
going-
way we can complete our obligations then?
We don't have to complete our obligations. They said they have other people to do it. Look, I know how to get the money, get our full payment, and for them to keep going, and for us to go to where we need to go.
Does this
I
involve
will
your little
say-
hypnosis trick?
I swear to God, if he uses the fireball and just nukes everyone.
Look, we could get paid, and still be able to go to the thing. Look, y'all just
What's
gotta
your plan?
He's
What's
like,
your
we
plan?
can get paid and get
just a
laid.
little,
Win-win.
just a
That's good.
little suggestion.
You're not gonna kiss him, are you?
No,
No,
I'm
no,
just
okay.
gonna suggest that he pays us what he owes us, and then
You
they go
gonna
on
pay
without us.
what you owe.
I think this is a great idea.
Nobody
I
caught
think
my
you should
reference. Nobody knew
suggest
my
he
reference.
pays it.
Alright, what was... Okay, go ahead and... wait, is there there's a saving throw suggestion, right?
There is, yep.
Oh
Okay.
God.
So I walk up to him and I say, "Look, we've already took you this far. I suggest you pay us our full payment in full, and y'all just keep going." The Neverwinter. And I cast a suggestion spell.
Oh, Ragnarvalder, you could help with this.
Yes, I can. Before he... Well, no, it's not his roll. I'm going to be right next to him.
I'll be on standby with silvery barbs, just in case.
So it is a Wisdom DC 16.
Alright, so I gotta roll better than a 16.
Better than a 16.
3
With
times.
silvery barbs behind him.
Hang on. Alright. What is it, wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Okay. He rolled a 5. It has a modifier of none.
Yes, sir.
More enchantment bullshit. I love it.
Yep, more enchantment bullshit. Okay.
Hey, I just want to put this out there. Any wizard can cast suggestion, not just enchantment, okay?
This is true.
Well,
But
you're
you can do it
by
on 2 people at the same time. Later.
And you're surrounded by 2 other people who can impose disadvantage on their saving throw.
I'll go ahead and mark off that second level spell slot.
Do you guys remember how much you were getting paid per day?
I have it in my notes somewhere. Let's see.
Okay, the 200 miles up the coast, 10 days.
No, I'm looking at my surgery days writing. That's great. Very legible. Nice.
I wrote the number of days, 10 days. I did not write the amount.
I unfortunately didn't either. I also have the number of days.
Alright, 10 days. We can just say that for, 6 of you at 10 gold a day. So 600 gold total, 100 gold each. Does that sound fair?
Yep, sounds reasonable to me.
600?
100 gold.
Extra 100 gold. 600 total, 100 gold each.
Okay, so let me add 100.
Including 100 gold for little Reggie.
Hey Reggie, we'll hold on to that money for you. I'm just kidding.
He stashes it in his bag of holding.
Ooh. Oh, does can someone remind me who boosted their maximum HP from aid?
I have it in my notes. I know I was one of the people.
Yeah, my max HP from aid is 49, but it would be 44 without it.
We have the same amount of HP?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Up until next level. As of next level, I'm going to have more than you.
Yeah,
I'm taking a level in fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
Who's the third person?
49. I want to say it was maybe Dahlia. I don't know.
And then once I hit 4th level in fighter, I'm grabbing Resilient Constitution as my feat, which will give me another 10 hit points.
So you're just never gonna fail your
These ones are
Constitution
forgetting.
goes.
Did
Basically.
Zyrtec wanted us to influence something for him in Waterdeep.
What?
I don't remember. Zyrtec wanted.
Yeah.
That's the beholder. Zyrtec, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I have a reward of $400 written down for High Road Wagon Company.
Nah. Well, if that's
That
total,
could be
I think
what.
we're
That could be.
600 better.
That could be related to what Zyrtec wanted us to do because it says reward. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys already got rewarded with an arcane grimoire.
Yeah, I have that in my notes too.
Yeah, I think we also got paid for the other stuff that was in there, though.
Well, you got a bunch of items from that whole thing.
Yeah, and whatever items
I
we
have all
gave
that
back,
stuff
we
down
got
for
paid for.
Arcane Tower, Dagger's Rest, Waterdeep Emporium, and the House of the Moon. Was all things that I added in for Waterdeep because it just has you just pass through Waterdeep, which I think is fucking boring.
No, I liked what you did with Waterdeep because Waterdeep has a lot of personality, and I find it weird that that's a city they would just skim through.
Yeah, no, it's like we're in Waterdeep. Yay! There's so much stuff to do. Nope, going right through.
Yeah,
nope,
I was gonna say.
Don't even look at. Don't even stop at a store for 5 minutes. Just
It's
go right
one of
through.
the biggest 3 cities in Dungeons and Dragons. Like,
I know it's huge. It's huge.
oh, I mean
Yeah,
biggest
I mean,
in size, but also significance.
They literally have an entire 1 to 5 level campaign through Waterdeep.
I know.
Oh, where is it?
Really
I have.
It's also
It's
the home of
Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
I have a Waterdeep blanket. I just don't have it on me right now, but I have a blanket with the entire map of Waterdeep on it.
There's an entire mega dungeon underneath Waterdeep
I know.
that I'm literally running through right now for my Sunday night games.
I'm happy to be an NPC in your Sunday night game.
Yeah.
I hope you do me justice. I'm a blade singer in that game, right?
Well, I would have had you fight with them in the vault, but I didn't have your player character sheet, so I was like,
yeah, you were kind of just too drunk to function.
yeah, that's what we went with.
This one is departing for Castle Neater.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yep.
This one goes by itself. This one goes stealthily.
All right. Well, Ardred Burfihu bids you farewell. Waves his hand in the air like this.
Oh yeah.
And you guys can peace out through the secret little exit through the tunnel and head on your way. And then I need to start keeping track of your traveling again. Start this over. So I'm going to say you guys are heading out at about, that would be 10 a.m. All right.
So once we get far enough away from the little thing, and they start departing, I drop concentration on suggestion.
All right. Let's start rolling some 20s. All right.
And that one.
You travel for 2 hours? No problem.
This one suggests being ahead of the main party.
2 marks.
Yeah, that's fine, Green Shadow. You can be a little scouty boy.
I just hate that we get ambushed all the time. Hate that.
Speaking of which.
That's
All
never
right.
a good
Not
thing.
again.
All right. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I gotta also roll and see what happens. What's gonna happen? I mean, it's because you guys turned around, covered ground, and then turned around and came back through the marsh again. So
We had to get
we're gonna
paid.
do even more. All right.
We had to
Cool.
get paid,
Let's
so
see what we get.
Hey Nick, I'm sending
Alright,
you my
first one
character
is-
sheet, so you have everything you need.
I mean, hey, you know what? He might just take a dive into the deep dungeon. He might just show up one day.
He does a backflip into that big well and just falls all the way down to the first floor.
He might enter the dungeon of the Mad Mage just for fun.
Who would?
Sano.
In his game.
In my game. Sano's in my game.
There we go. I sent you a bunch of screenshots that everything you need from my character sheet. Or not screenshots.
Cool.
I just took some pictures with my phone, so you still have to.
Dude, I use Fantasy Grounds. I can just export your character sheet.
Oh.
I just don't know how.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Did you say you have your own game?
Yeah, he runs a game too. He Waterdeep.
Yeah, I run. Well, we did first. We did so first we did Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and then we transferred into Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Oh, I accidentally released my character. If you could grab it for me again. I don't know why it's. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh. It'll have to be Lee that exports it. I can't. I thought I could do it, but it would have to be Lee. I'll walk you through it after. It's fine. We don't have to do it right now. It's easy to do.
I gotcha.
Hang on. Is this gonna work?
Let's, let's, okay.
There it
So we're
goes.
getting to combat right now.
Yep.
Yep. I'm going to, what is it? Clear the initiative, and then you guys can go ahead and start rolling. Roll initiative, honey.
Alright,
Sorry.
I'm gonna try to...
You guys are going through a
She
dangerous
probably
spot.
will roll with advantage.
This is true.
Wow. This one is buried deep in initiative.
By the way, I'm gonna try to stick it to range for a little bit, so I'm gonna...
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
just have
slow
two
wake it
daggers. I'm gonna have daggers in my hands, and I'm just gonna try to be a little more cautious because I'm trying to save my resources. Because I'm sure there's gonna be a dragon in our immediate future. I can just feel it.
Wait, after
big part
a long rest, you only get back half your hit dice, right?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, it gave me all
you
of...
can do no after a long rest. Yeah, up to half your hit dice.
Alright, I need to get rid of health dice. I'm at full health, so I'll just roll it.
What, you had none left?
Yeah.
I still had 3, so I'm back up at full.
It says you have 21 initiative.
It's just not getting rid of it.
Second time. The first one was terrible.
Does that say you rolled a 5 and a 3?
Yes.
What's wrong with you, Fantasy Grounds?
Or you're not supposed to roll twice with initiative, right?
I know. That's what I said.
She has advantage.
Okay, so
That's what I was saying.
so I need to change you to a 6.
No, she has advantage.
So she would take the
There's
half of
advantage.
the...
She doesn't have advantage
Oh,
twice.
she rolled it. Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, she actually
Yeah,
hit it twice.
I
That's
see.
all.
I gotcha.
Tis fine. Tis fine.
Wait, if you're multi-class, do both hit dice reset differently?
No, it shouldn't reset differently. Fuck.
Right, then.
Oh, shit.
That should put you back. There we go.
I didn't realize that they were big old boys.
This field's
Can
difficult
I-
terrain for all the blood that's soaked into it.
Can I move?
6, 4.
Like, I'm not sure I want to start where I'm at. I'm trying to play more ranged until we fight something strong.
Hang on. So. Oh, that's not a good one. I was gonna have you guys be on that side.
And I'm starting off with daggers, since I'm trying to go throwy, if
Just
possible.
above that line.
Okay. Green Shadow, you gonna stay where you are?
Oh, I'm sorry, you want us above that line?
Up and to the left of that line, yeah. Sorry, I already deleted it, but yeah, it was like right here.
Yeah.
Are we in difficult terrain right now, or have we made it far enough for that?
No, you are in difficult terrain again. Because this was like the third, well, actually 6 hours in. Or 1, 2 rolls. Yeah, 6 hours, 6 hours in, which will make it 4 a.m. Or 4 p.m. No, yeah, 4 p.m. All right.
What is that?
You hear a screeching sound, and then they pop out of little burrows in the ground.
It's a SPOIDA!
Some of them come down from the trees.
Oh, man. Some of them are on half spaces, too.
Are they?
Number 6 is. No, now they're good, I
Three
think.
is. Three is actually it's in 4 spaces.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be. But one of them was like in a half space, but
Yeah,
now
they're
that's...
large creatures.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Well, you know what? I'm just kidding.
How do you do that?
You click control and then use the mouse wheel. You click control and use the mouse wheel, yeah. And change your size.
That's kind of cool.
Hey, honey. Did you remember that you can do this too?
Yeah.
You can also do this.
I was doing the camera mode.
Nice.
Oh, what's that button you can press to
Alright,
go into like 3D terrain?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, view mode toggle. It's up at the top left.
At the top. Santa, what is your turn?
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so...
Yes, it is your turn.
Yeah, alright. Well... So, I'm gonna change the music real quick, because I realized I need to do that. I'm just gonna go to what we had before, because it's faster. Alright. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm trying to play it cautious until we fight something big. So, I'm just gonna... Dagger. Yeah, I'm gonna throw. So... Yeah, let's do it. Dagger of Humiliation with the main hand. Oh my god. Well, I missed with the dagger. That's cool. Returning dagger, then. Bonus action. Alright, that hits.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm gonna cast... Let's see here. Which one's up next? Number 6? Yeah, number 6 is up next. He's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know what his movement speed is, but if perhaps I can slow him down, maybe he'll waste a turn, having to dash. Yeah, so let's Ray of Frost. Mere Spider 6. Alright, that was almost an at 20. So roll that damage on him. Alright, and until the end of his next turn, until the start of my next turn, Mere Spider 6's movement speed is reduced by 10. So then I'm going to go 5, 10, and 15. And end my turn.
The Mere Spider 6 is reduced, right?
His movement speed is reduced by 10.
Alright. That
Dang,
still
I
gets
was
him
hoping
over
that would
to
keep him from getting to him.
just barely.
Holy fuck, people really backed up. What the fuck?
He missed, though. Congratulations. And now it's your turn, Balthazar, and you have a big freaking snarling spider right in front of you.
Yeah, I see that. I think either way, I only really get 3.
Is that a fireball?
Yeah. Yep, either way, I can only really get 3, so we'll just do these 3.
Roll it.
Yeah, so they're gonna all roll dex saves. I got the dex saves. Go combat.
Wow, rolled a nat 20.
Of
Go
course.
spider. Unfortunate.
He's lucky this isn't Gavin's game, or else that would be critical.
It would be. It won't be for the next campaign, though.
Oh, wow.
24 damage. So what is that? Number 1 and 6? Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, I got it. And then it'd be half as much. Half value for the one in front of me.
Alright, so number 1 is literally just turned to ashes instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then
Hey,
he's
my
also
mattered. It
nearly-
wouldn't have killed it if I hadn't hit it with a dagger.
This is true.
Yeah.
Every hit point counts.
Alright, he's gonna be pushed back, hopefully pushed back 5 feet with telekinetic. Fail. What was that? That was an 11. That is a failure.
Push back here.
Yep.
Oh,
Just
he's in
5
half
feet
space,
away
so
from
there
me.
we go.
Yep, there we go. Then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I'm at half movement. So I was.
You would have stopped
right?
just north of Reggie.
Yeah. So that's 10, 20, and 30. I'm gonna go right there.
Right here. Yep.
That'll be the end of my turn.
I'm going right over here to go after Ragnarvalder.
He's not gonna like that in a minute.
He's going for nom noms, and he freaking misses.
Yeah.
Freaking
So for me,
sucks, spider. Not a freaking spider, man.
Percy, revenge me.
The Revenge of the Percy. He doesn't seem too worried about these spiders, so he's just going to go for a dirty kill steal.
Of course.
Yeah, that's coming. Yep, that is a crossbow bolt right through the spider's multiple eyes. Drops them instantly. Over to you, Green Shadow. Do you want to tussle with these
Yeah.
spiders?
Well, I only can move 3 squares because of difficult terrain, so I guess go 1, 2 here, and commence the slash and hack and stab and poke and all those good things. Offhand attack. And then the third attack for Dread Ambusher. Great. And move action, bonus action, done.
Alright.
Over.
That's 10. And
That's half.
it is half.
Not there, but that is.
That looks half to me. And that one's closest in range, so yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shatter that ass hat. Let me get rid of that pointer. give me a good con save. Please do not be very constitution-y. Actually, before I do that, bonus action, Unsettling Words on Mare Spider 2. And now I cast Shatter. That's okay. Perfect. And not bad. Half value. Copy clipboard. Anyone know how to half the damage on my end?
So you right click on the thing.
I did it right there.
Yeah, and then you go to total, and then you just go half value.
I already did it.
Yeah, he
I
did it.
drag it over something.
Alright, well that ends my turn. Mark off the spell slot.
I'm saving those.
All right, going right for Dahlia. Sorry, honey. You might get hit. This might hurt. This might. Nope. Every single one of them is missed. All right.
Does she have an opportunity attack?
She could have.
Yeah, she would have had an opportunity attack to completely avoid that. You want it to. You want to take it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about your
Yeah, because she'd immediately get her reaction back.
Yeah. Go ahead, honey.
Yeah, kind of no reason not to.
You want me to do the attack for you, honey? I can do the attack for you if you want.
No.
Okay. Okay, go for it. It's just because you're not hardwired, and that thing doesn't have hardwired. You know, oh, the mouse?
I don't even know what I
Javelin. I'll just roll your damage. Don't worry about it. It's okay, you still have a job. You're the note taker, and you just had a critical hit. I mean, that's like the first one of the night.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you want to roll the damage for it?
Silvery barbs. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah. So, like, roll it right on. That was only a regular hit, though. Hold on. You actually get a whole nother d20 on him.
Oh, yeah.
You just roll another d10 and add it. Just like a
That'll be
straight
another-
d10 in the chat.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think you rolled the attack roll. No, roll the attack roll. Hold on. Let me do it.
Oh, yeah. Make sure, remember to hold shift when you do the damage.
There it is.
Yep.
I got it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
But it still
But
killed him.
still killed it. Cool.
Alright. You actually got 2 more rolls. Or no,
that's
actually now it's your
yeah.
turn. Yeah, but now it's your turn, and now you literally have 3 attacks that you can do.
Alright.
There's one south of you and one to the southwest of you. And yeah, there's that one as well.
I don't think she would she have had enough movement to go that far?
She just barely, assuming she moves 30, she just barely had enough to get to it.
No, you don't have 30, honey. Hold on, stop. You have 15, basically. You can...
Right, so, yeah.
20 taking you 10 feet because you're in difficult terrain. So, like, it would be... Yeah, it would literally be, like, 10, 15, 20 or whatever. Which would, yeah. And, yeah, you can reach him from right there if you want to attack him.
See, I'm trying to grab the dice and it's moving my whole character sheet. I don't understand.
I think you're just getting lag. I can just roll it for you and make it quicker. Okay. That's a hit. Here, I'll roll another hit on it for you. So 2 hits. Both hit, honey. Yeah, I roll another attack for you because you got your bonus action too. That's no more to do a bonus action. That's that. You just go ahead and roll the damage if you want to.
Doesn't she get 3 attacks?
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 more attacks that hit.
Right, but she gets 3 total. The one year before was her reaction.
Yeah, that's right.
So she actually gets 1 more attack.
Mm-hmm.
With a butt or
With the blunt end,
off
yeah.
end.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been doing the butt left all the time. 2 max
Ooh,
MP.
nice.
Thank you, Dahlia.
Welcome. What can I say?
Alright. You have one.
Welcome.
Well, you have a bonus action, but you're not going to be able to get in range for either of them.
Correct.
Alright. No, I'm good, honey. Thank you. Alright. They are really mad and ticked off. This one's taking a good swing at the Mr. Green Shadow over here. Finally a friggin' hit. Let's go. I was gonna say, if I do nothing to you guys, that's just a sad day. Alright. And then with that hitting, now there's a Constitution saving throw.
For what?
Did you want to roll your con save?
For what? Against what?
Against being poisoned by the giant spider.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm immune to poison. Let me check that.
I think you are actually immune to poison damage completely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
I
But I don't
actually
know where the hell
think,
I'm
oddly
from.
enough, that he's not. You would think it, but
He's immune to diseases.
I'm immune to
You have
disease. I
advantage-
resist.
He has advantage in saving throws and resistance to poison damage.
yeah.
Yes.
So that means that you can roll your con save with advantage. Man, I picked the wrong person to attack.
Advantage. Save con.
Yeah, I'd say you passed that. Alright, so that's his turn. Now to this one. Who is going to go for who is in range, which is Dahlia. Aimed up on my girl. And 2. Jesus Christ, they roll like shit.
What about her reaction?
Oh yeah, she would have had a reaction. I'm gonna go ahead and say she'd use it and just wail on this guy.
Yeah.
And roll a
Oh,
nat.
yes, with a 1, yeah.
Where the hell is that on my character sheet? I really don't like the character sheets in Fantasy Ground
Oh, wait,
compared to.
On your
The-
character sheets,
The
on your character
spider
sheet,
would have
go to-
attacked her.
if you go to your character sheet under abilities, it's under your traits. It says constructed resilience.
Is that where it is?
It already missed her. It
oh.
already missed her.
But wouldn't it be within 5 feet of her, though?
Yeah, she attacked him trying to be within 5 feet.
I know, but
and
he
then
passed it along to me while it was still not.
Yeah,
no,
it is your
she
turn now.
already
Though.
she used her reaction. She
I know.
missed, and then the spider missed attacking her.
I know, but
Oh,
it was
okay. You're
10
talking
feet
about-
away from her. It
Yeah,
shouldn't be.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I forget about the reaction sometimes. Moving enemies in.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. So, Rapier of Certain Death in the main hand, my returning dagger in the offhand.
Hang on. I almost forgot one thing.
What's that?
Sorry. Hang on. Okay, so the second and third one. Was this one, and... Alright. Hang on, this is fun. This is fun now.
I don't know what's going on here.
I think more things are showing up.
So one of them pops up right here. I rolled those d20s to see whether or not the spiders were pregnant with baby spiders.
Oh, fun.
Baby.
Yep. So there's 2 swarms of insects on here. Spiders, particularly. They should
I don't
be
like
revealed.
how close they are to me.
Hey, make it easy.
Okay.
I thought this would be a fun thing to have the spiders explode with a burst of a swarm of insects popping out of them. Alright, now it's your turn. That's at the end of each
Alright.
round. Any of them that died have a possible swarm.
I'm gonna pop over here And I'm going to use my regular weapon attack with the Rapier of Certain Death. And let's see what happens. Well, that's a pointless-ass nat 20, but okay.
A nat 20 is never pointless. Unless they have, like, 1 health.
Exceeds hit points by 11. Alright. Now I'm gonna cast a spell.
Health,
and I'm gonna send a... yeah, I'm gonna send a Ray of Frost at Mere Spider 3.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
I mean, you might as well.
That kills that. Bonus action, Dagger of Returning. I'm going to throw it at Swarm of Insects 2. As it seems kind of stupid to throw a dagger at a swarm of something, but okay.
Now, is your Ruby of the War Mage that allows you to do use it as your spellcasting?
Rapier.
Yeah. Okay.
But it doesn't matter because Ray of Frost doesn't have a material component. I picked it for that reason.
There you go.
So
nice. Good choice.
Yep, I kept that factor in mind when I was picking my spells. But alright, I'm gonna throw this dagger at that. Cool. Partially resisted. That's a magic item.
Yeah, it's also a swarm.
Right. You know how Pathfinder does swarms, by the way?
What?
You know how Pathfinder does swarms? It's kind of broken. They are immune to all damage from any spell or ability that is not an AoE.
Okay, that would be way worse if I did that to you guys. Like, any barbarian or fighter would just be like, well, just fucking kill me then, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, with that, I'm going to take 5 more feet down. I went 5, 10... Yeah, that's all I got. So, cool, that's it for me. And the dagger returns back to my hand, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright.
By the way, after this fight, we will do what it is that you need it to get done, and then I definitely need to turn it in because I gotta get we both, I think, have to get showers before bed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it's a failure. They have a -2. Hell yeah.
Try. I'll just have you attack them brazenly.
These things have a lot of health.
It probably will.
Do.
Please kill it before it envelops me and I die.
Well, it's heavied. I'm gonna push swarm of insect spiders 1 to 5 feet away from me with the telekinetic feature, and that's a nat.
That's not one.
And it moves 5 foot away from me. So I proceed to move 10, 20. That's fine. I'll be right here next to Ragnamolder. Or not Ragnamolder.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Reggie.
You're welcome.
Speaking of that, it's be Reggie's turn.
Yep. Good old Reggie.
Reggie, save me. Save me.
Actually, you know what? Alright, now I think we have the fight well enough in hand. He's just gonna go ahead and take attack with his crossbow. Especially against this one that's already wounded. Yep. And that's his turn. Over to Green Shadow. You see these you've seen all of the spiders die, but also 2 of them that you've watched this swarm of them just burst out of the thorax of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna just double move. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How'd you move that
Was that a dash?
A double move.
Yeah,
dash.
yeah, it's
whatever.
a dash. Yeah. Action dash.
Action dash. Yes. Yeah, I've got no good bonus action to throw in there, so next.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, you've attracted the attention of this swarm, though. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Alright, you're going to get a whole bunch of tiny bites as these spiders swarm all over top of you. And that is for a hit. Why does that have two different things on it? Oh, okay, that's fine. Got it.
Did you go up there with the express purpose of getting attacked because they knew that you knew they were probably going to go after me and you're resistant to poison damage? Was that your mentality?
Yeah, it was not.
You are a gentleman and a scholar.
He is a gentleman and a scholar. Alright. Over to the second swarm.
Oh, but these ones are venomous, so matters not.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That is
they did it,
my dude. Bunch of tiny spiders just nibbling at your ass. Only for 10 damage. And now it's your turn. And you are covered in these fucking things.
Canonically,
dangerous than the adults.
Ragnarvalder actually has a fear of swarms of insects and other creatures. I don't know why I made that a thing, but
Claws are good. They make your character feel alive.
yeah, he definitely he doesn't want to be alive right now, but he's gonna Eldritch Blast the spiders over there because I'd have disadvantage if I tried to blast the ones next to me. Second one misses, but that doesn't matter. That is not a lot of damage. That's okay. Bonus action. Inspiration. Who's next? Oh, Dahlia. Feel inspired. And that's my turn.
Alright, she's gonna go try to... Well, I guess she can hit him right here. I'm just gonna start wailing... Oh, shit. What did I hit? I didn't let go. Damn it. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay. That still hits. Oh, that's
awesome.
That pretty much mopped up that swarm. Alright, but she can't really get any further to do any more hits. So that's back over to you, Sano.
Alright, so easy peasy here. I'm just gonna go with a Ray of Frost.
I did roll, and both of those other ones that died did have a swarm come out of them.
Are they both dead? Like, all four of them dead?
The last two. The last two that died, which was right... Where was it? It was right...
yeah, I thought you already brought the two out of them.
4 died, and then 2 popped out of them. And then 2 more died in the second round, and at the end of that round is when it popped out of them.
Oh. I'll take your word for it. Okay. I will have you populate those before I decide what I'm gonna do, if you don't mind.
Let's see. Gonna have them... Where were they? Alright, where were they? Like, one was right here, right? Is that right? And then where was the other one? Was it over here?
Yes, the big blood splatter.
Wait, that was the one that was just killed by Dahlia.
Oh, is it down here? Like down here?
Yeah, that one was killed by fire, so yeah, it's down there.
Okay.
No, I didn't kill that one. Sano killed that one.
Oh,
yeah, with a ice.
Ray
Alright,
Frost.
that's where the other one was at, right?
Oh.
Alright, proceed.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think my best bet is still going to be... Yeah, Ray of Frost. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a Ray of Frost on Swarm of Spiders 1. But on the one by Dahlia. On the one by Dahlia. So let's do that. Come on, hit. Oh my god, damn it. Okay. Well then. Do these things take attacks of opportunity if you move away from them? I thought their range was like they had to be in your space, but I don't remember exactly.
Actually, you know what? Let me see.
I always thought their range was 0 feet on their attacks. Like they had to be in your space to attack you. That's what I always thought.
Yeah, you're right. Instead of putting it next to you, I'm supposed to put it right on you for them to attack you. Which they had the range for it. Or they had the movement for it. I just forgot to stick it on top of you.
So how does flanking work for them then?
I don't think they can flank.
Oh, but can we? You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go down here. I'm going to... Crap, I don't really have anything I can do other than just melee attacks. So, because my freaking magic missed. Alright, I'm attack with the rapier certain death. Oh my god! Alright, bonus action. Dagger of Returning. Alright, that slightly makes up for it, though they're gonna resist this. But it just kind of makes it a normal hit. I'm good with it.
Good, me too.
Alright, that was 5 that I used to get closer. Or that was 10, I should say. 20, 30, and that's it for me.
Alright, Balthazar. Light them up. Be on fire.
Swarm Insects 1 is going to take a Toll of the Dead.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, what? So they're technically in them, right? On top of them? The insects are on top of them?
They weren't, but to attack them, they have to be literally right on top of them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Insects. Alright, I'm gonna push insect swarm 1 away, 5 feet away from green fire.
Wouldn't that just kind of move him to his right?
Well, the thing about that is if they have a 0 movement speed, he can still move and not get an opportunity attack.
Fair. You could also pull them closer as well.
I could.
Or you could also move Friar and not have to worry about the save.
Yeah. But I mean, they get a -4. They're fucking...
Oh yeah, a good -4 too.
But yeah, y'all got a point. But yeah, no, that's why I did that. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright.
He fell asleep.
Your cat did?
Yes.
Alright, I can go a little bit further. Then take another shot. Right there. I let him out. You might need a little bit of water, by the way. Yeah. Alright, that's a peck of damage. Nobody's really seriously injured, so that's going to be his turn. Uh-oh. I'm going to put him right here so I can actually aim the attack.
That's fair.
That one doesn't do shit. I'm going to take him off so it's easier to aim attack and shit. 5, 10, 15, 14. That is a miss. Wow, that freaking armor. Tell you what. Alright, Green Shadow. Tell you what.
You hear they're bringing King of the Hill back.
I want more Archer and Rick and Morty is what I want.
Dale started vaping.
God damn.
I saw the trailer.
By the way, the burn his lungs out.
You know, I vaped for 10 years.
I bet your lungs are awesome.
Well, I quit 2 years ago, so I'm sure they're fine now.
Good. Good. Oh shit, did you kill one of them?
Yeah, I inflicted wounds, so it didn't resist any of the damage.
Oh,
He fried it.
yeah. Yeah,
you
he
could
really
say
did.
he
really
friered it.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Ragnarvalder. Come on.
Do these bugs... I don't think these bugs like jokes. I'm just gonna continue blasting them to... Actually, wait a minute. She's too close. Alright, never mind. Your regularly scheduled Eldritch bitch.
Oh!
Oh, that's a crit.
Good.
Awesome.
Nice.
Ooh.
Love it. Oh, did it crit? Oh, it didn't crit.
It
I
did.
just rolled
You
another
just
one.
didn't-
Do cantrips not crit?
No, they
do.
can. Anything with an attack roll
They
can
do.
crit.
Oh, there he goes. Can you take off the 7 and just add the 5? Well, just add 5. And that one, it's okay. Get rid of it. Well, it's still there. That's a hit.
This thing with 7 and 12?
Do this. Just add 5 if you don't mind.
Add
It would have
5?
been this. Yeah.
Why adding 5?
Because that one was supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you did. Yeah. You rolled it in the chat instead of rolling it on him. Gotcha. Okay. Is that your turn?
One more Eldritch Blast. Yeah!
Aw, I was hoping you'd go after number 2.
Alright, one left. No moss.
Oh, Dahlia's got it. Beat him
You
up.
got this, right?
Oh yeah.
You're right next to him. I can just have you roll. I'll let you just
Actually
roll.
managed to kill something with my
Ooh.
cantrip. Oh!
Oh, snap-a-doo! And it's a 9 and an 8 on each of the d10s
That was good.
for 23 damage.
Well,
Jesus
11.
Christ.
But,
That
yeah.
full price is him, right? He's like,
Wait.
No,
Hold
they
on,
do resist it.
It takes 1 more damage on top of that because it damaged her.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Or did it... wait, check the weapon of spite. Did they have to have attacked you or damaged you? Because it actually didn't damage her, it just attacked her. See what the weapon of spite says.
Damage. Has to be damage.
Okay, so never mind.
Alright, so that was a hit. And then this is another homage. Rolling at 8. Very nice. Another hit. Let's see that hit. Yes. And then I roll a d4. That's max roll of 4 plus 6 is another 10, which gets partially resistant to 5, which still allows you to finish chopping up this form of freaking insects. That is the fight.
Screw those spiders. Yeah, the swarm were more of a pain in the ass than the regular spiders.
Now then, at the beginning of the next round, all those spiders you killed come back to life. I'm just kidding. Nope, that is the end of the fight.
Call them spiderlicious.
Zombie spiders, great.
Great spiders.
Good game, guys.
Alright, see ya, man.
See ya.
Alright, so I'm gonna call this... session on YouTube. I'm gonna call it "Come Here, SPOIDA." That's what I'm gonna call it. So like, get it? It's like "Mere Spider," but it's gonna be "Come Here, Spider." That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
That's rich.
What was it that you needed help with, Gavin?
I don't remember if that I needed help with anything.
Exporting or transporting something from here or whatever.
Oh, right. So. We need to send my character sheet to Nick. So the way to do that is go find my character sheet, and you're gonna right-click my character sheet, and you're looking for a little blue arrow, and it'll say like export character.
So right-click your character sheet,
and you're looking for a little blue button that says export character.
Right,
not the actual character sheet. Go into
window.
character. Go into character selection, and then find me in the character selection window.
I can export record.
That one.
Alright.
And
I'll
then it's
catch you
gonna
later.
have... See ya, man.
See ya.
Then it's gonna have you save that record as a text file.
Please say.
See ya. So just name it Sano or something. Just save it as a text file when it says export record.
I mean, I have your original one that you sent me earlier.
Send him the new version. Because he's gonna use it in his game. So just save it for that. And then
he's gonna use this character of yours in his game
as an NPC.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, exported records, Sano, so I should have that in a save file now.
Yep, and now you're gonna go to Nick in your direct messages on Discord and click the little plus button for upload a file.
Yeah, I got it.
And then you're gonna go find that text file that you just made and send it
I got it.
So, and that should be it.
It has been sent. Yep, that's done.
Cool.
Easy peasy. Alright, who's still in the party? Okay, just you and me.
Yep.
Alright, cool, good game. I was almost thinking you guys were going to get like in front of the castle, but then you had to like turn around, take a long rest, come back, and almost every single roll was like an 18 or 19, which is a fight.
So, full disclosure, because I want to be completely honest with you, I can tell you I remember almost nothing. But 6 years ago, it's been 6 years, it might even be more. No, it was 7 years ago in 2018. Tony, whenever I was playing in a homebrew campaign that he did pull influence from Castle Neritar for a certain part of his campaign, of his homebrew campaign. That was 7 years ago. I remember almost nothing, but I'm being just transparent about it.
Okay. A little bit of influence I don't think will be a big deal several years ago.
He used the map, I can tell you that. But that was 7 years ago.
Play with the map.
Not completely. No. Again, that was 7 years ago.
It is a pretty cool, pretty big map. I've been like eager for you guys to get there, and I don't want like all the fights to be easy, but then I also am not trying to make every single fight so hard that it's going to take you forever to get there.
Yeah,
like I didn't
tell you.
Huh?
I can't be certain. It was his own homebrew campaign, so I'm sure he did plenty of things with that map and with the enemies there that was not part of like this actual module.
I'm sure you used like completely different enemies than what you guys are going to be on up against.
Can I tell you one enemy?
Sure.
I remember there were basilisks. That's about all I remember.
I don't remember if this has basilisks.
I don't know if it does either, but in his game it had basilisks.
I mean, I already looked over the castle. I don't remember Basilisk.
Okay. Well, then definitely we know there were some enemies that weren't there, because there were a lot of basilisks that he had there.
Yeah. I'm excited for you to get to the castle. Like, that's going to be a really interesting and exciting adventure through there.
Yeah, me too.
Less than just random encounters in the wild. It was... Tonight I was not expecting for, like, every single roll to be, yep, there's an encounter. There's another encounter. Here's another encounter. I'm not even modifying them. Like, I just let you beat the shit out of some frogs and, like, let's just murder these guys.
It happens. I can respect it, certainly, when you're running a module, just staying true to the way the dice... I'm real big on let the dice tell the story, and they just... Whatever the dice show is what happens.
I was having a really hard time not just telling you guys, yeah, no, you definitely want to head to the castle. Like, those wagons aren't really going anywhere. I was, like, trying to let you guys sort it out, but it's like, okay, yeah, they're going back south.
Yeah, so it clicked as soon as I realized they were heading back the way they came from. As soon as I realized that, and as soon as I realized their carts were light because they offloaded, not because they had a bunch of their shit stolen, as soon as I connected those dots, I was like, oh, we need to go to the castle.
Yeah, because honestly, it doesn't even have anything for if the group goes back to the roadhouse, like, what to do. Like, do they go back all the way to Neverwinter? Nothing. Has nothing in there about it. It's
so what if we had been like, yeah, we're going to go to Neverwinter with the caravan?
Yeah, and I'll be like, alright, you know what, if you guys really wanted to do that, I'd have some random big encounters on